Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here. Halleys Study Bible, not Halleys Bible Handbook. Halleys Bible Handbook has sold over 6 million copies or more through the course of time. It was like, the last time I checked, it was like in its 53rd printing or more, or something like that. I've got old copies of Halleys, 1 or 2 from like the 20s and the 30s, and it's a lot thinner than the editions now. So somebody had the great idea, and I do mean great idea, to come out with a Halleys Study Bible. So I've been flipping through this, looking through this, because Halleys is one of my go-to books. I've read it, I think, 3 times from cover to cover. Halleys Bible Handbook. Really love it. This is put out by Zondervan. Currently, it's only in the New International Version. Lord willing, they'll be coming out with it. King James. It's 9-point print. It is their comfort point print. And look at that. Smithsonian, I'm in Genesis 16, lays completely and totally flat. It is absolutely gorgeous. We're going to take a look, a deep dive, size, and all this. So here is the introductions. The introductions are extremely conservative. Like, I am so grateful. Like, you just don't see them this conservative anymore. So I am pumped and excited about that. That these introductions. Now I wanted to try to, it's been a few days since I looked at this, where they got these introductions from. So, let's look. Where did I see that? On where they got the introductions from, because I was reading, the bottom of the page notes and book introductions previously published in the NIV Foundations Study Bible. So I thought that was kind of unique that, it didn't come from Halleys, unless the Foundation Study Bible came from Halleys, which I don't think it is. But both Jewish and Christian writers name Moses as the author. See, that's just good stuff. So the notes at the bottom are done from the Foundation Study Bible. So you might say, well, what did Halley have to do with this Bible? Well, okay, so the notes at the bottom are from the Foundation Study Bible, over 750 articles, charts, and maps gleaned from the Halleys Bible Handbook, full color throughout with 150 photos of ancient sites, Holy Land, topography, and archaeological finds. It does come with a ribbon marker, which I am greatly appreciative for. You can't believe, first of all, the comfort print, 9 print, absolutely incredible. And it doesn't really have like references at all, like bottom or the end of verse references. But I was showing you this because you get the commentary at the bottom, but then also a little keyed section that would be for like an article that would come from Halleys Bible Handbook. I did a review years ago on Halleys Bible Handbook, still gets views on YouTube. Because it's just one of those, it's like Wilmington's Guide to the Bible. It's just one of those foundational texts written from a very conservative way. The subordinate status of a wife in the ancient Near East is depicted here in the statue of Ramses II and the miniature version of his wife. Let's look at that. That's pretty interesting. Because there were so many like female pharaohs and things. I was just in line at Publix the other day, and they had a big deal. I forget if it was in Time, the female pharaohs or something. But I can't remember. It's not at Kenaton. I can't remember which one. But so I didn't know they were like that. Like Cleopatra even. I know that would be later, but not a lot later. There's the Jesus boat. I've been and saw the Jesus boat. So just some really good stuff. It does have red letter. So it's Smith's own, great print. Has a lot of good things going for it here. Here's what it looks like without the slip cover. Kind of unique, kind of an orangey red. Let's just see that. It's a basic size. You know, it's probably somewhere along the lines of a Ryrie study Bible or an open study Bible. Let's pull this ribbon marker out and see what we're looking at here. Do like me and rip the pages? No, I wrinkled them anyhow. Let's see how far that ribbon marker sticks out. I like these good thin ribbon markers, but I mean, maybe I just like ribbon markers. Yeah, it's a 3-inch ribbon marker. Not dual, but in hardbacks, that used to be unheard of to have ribbon markers, so I am just so thankful. Oh, look at that. This will give us a thing with a Halleys note, a couple notes, foundation notes, and full color, all in one, and an example of the red letter. So that is great. I'm going to guess, I don't do the Bible block measuring. I measure the whole Bible, and it's like 9 by 6. I really like the cover. The slip cover, really nicely well done. It's kind of white background with all kinds of great archaeological things in there. So, I think I may have moved that too quickly. I'm sorry, Brother Mallard. So, but the red letter, I mean, there's almost no bleed through. It's very easy to read. The whole Bible itself is going to be, and this isn't big for a study Bible as far as the number of pages. It's going to be 1,804 pages. Look at this in the book of Jude. Wow. I mean, this is impressive. So this is the Halleys Study Bible. Henry Halley, he was a Methodist preacher. And some of the archaeological things he's got in the early editions are incredible. And his church history in some early editions. I'll give you some backstory on some of this. Like when Billy Graham left the Sword of the Lord, and like the Hearst newspapers had put out the thing, Puff Graham, you know, and he began to get really big. Well, then he began to say, okay, I won't convert Roman Catholics. I will call Roman Catholics Christians. That had been a real source of thing. Well, he would pass out a Billy Graham Crusade edition at his crusades. And so there was a lot of things about the Inquisition, of a lot about immorality of the Catholic Church, immorality of the popes, tens of millions, I think, claimed to be killed during the Inquisition by the Catholic Church, you know, in the back. And so he had them remove that section. Old Pat Zondervan, that's where Zondervan gets his name. That's Pat Zondervan, up in Grand Rapids. So just showing you some things in the back. And we'll do the size. We'll do the print size is 9. We'll do the margins. We'll that. So this is going to be like, because Halley was so big on reading the Bible through. And then this NIV concordance is large print. You just don't get much better of a concordance than that. As far as readability, I'm so grateful they're coming out with large print or larger print concordances. Let's see how big this concordance is. Let's see if we can do math here. Now, it's also got a lot of Halley's notes in Revelation. One of the interesting things about Halley's is he was a historicist. Like the historical view of revelation, that he thinks it's been being fulfilled down through history. So like the locust plague, he would say would be either the Mongol invasion or the, more likely in his mind, the Mohammedan invasion. So it starts on 1687, goes to 1804, so that's what, 117 pages of a nice large print concordance, and then gorgeous maps. It also talks about how it was done by, designed in Aarhus, Denmark by Claus E. Krogh and Heidi Rand Sorensen by 2K Denmark, where it gets its readability. And it does have extensive maps, 14 maps, which 14, 15, 16 maps, that's about what I liked. We did the Premier Study Bible. We only did 8 because we were concerned with the size. Now, can you write in this Bible? What's it going to, is it going to have space in the margins to write? Well, it's not a large, it's not a wide margin Bible. So let's see what the space is. On this side, the space is exactly a 1/2 inch, which is pretty big, believe it or not. Up top, it looks like it is let's see, maybe 0.625. Not going to have much in the gutter. Maybe a 1/4 inch in the gutter, and it's not going to have much down bottom. So if you're going to write, you're going to write the top, the sides for the most part. Yeah, only a 1/4 inch at the bottom as well. Let's just see. I'm going to measure with my handy dandy point measuring, make sure it's a legit 9 point. Yeah, it's a legit 9 point. Really nice. It's not large print, it's readable print. There's a huge difference between large print and readable print. And let's measure the Bible itself. It's 9.3 inches high, which is a tad higher than I thought it would be. 6.4 inches wide, and the depth is only 1 3/4. I'm going to show you that. That's not bad. So what are my initial impressions? Now I'm going to tell you, I was a little disappointed with this Bible. When I purchased this from CBD, because I'm such a massive fan of Halleys. We use it as a textbook at IBC. It's used as a textbook at IBC. I mean, I was so looking forward to it. And when I found that, so in my estimation, so little of Halleys was actually used, that a lot of it is kind of a blending of the Foundation Study Bible, the intros and the notes at the bottom. And that really all you get in the Halleys is a little bit in the back, maybe a tad in the front. They have a little what the Bible's all about section. And then these little article sections. Yeah, I was disappointed. So, still a good study Bible. If you're hunting for a carryable study Bible from a very conservative viewpoint, this would be your viewpoint. Hopefully, I like the King James, as you guys know, that will come out in the King James. I'll just show you, too, how the Bible's organized. I didn't go into this little section in the front, but not as much from Halleys. I'm thinking they're just going to have Halleys splattered all out. The notes are going to be Halleys. It's basically going to be Halleys Bible Handbook superimposed on a Bible. That's not what it is. But still, good stuff. So I'll talk with you later. God bless you in Jesus' name.